Hello and welcome back to the Kitten Patrol Fails at Gaming. So we'll see how far I can get this time. I am in St. Louis. I am with my grandpa. I might have to go suddenly in the middle of recording or in the middle of a video, and I don't actually know how to edit things together to make it so that things actually go together properly. So you might get this one at ending in a kind of random place. Just a warning. Sorry, my other computer decided to be loud on me randomly. So hopefully that won't happen, we'll see. Anyways, I think this may be one of the last ones. I believe we're going to reach pretty much the end of the game, and you're going to hear me ramble a lot and quite potentially tear up a bunch. But anyways, back into Dream.exe. Okay. Let's see, I can't recall if I made my calls. Yep, looks like I made all the calls. Okay. So, back into the game. And yep, here we are. Tiny Box Tim, where is everyone? There's no one here, Mark. What do you mean? There's no one else. You mean it's just me? Mark, it's never just you. Tim, I don't know what's going on, but I made sure that I could be here for you. I was also able to bring some items from the Grump store with me, just in case you still need to stock up. Thank you. I don't know what is waiting inside this area, but I know that no matter what, you can overcome it. I will. I promise. What can I help you with? So there are more things I can get here. HP, MP. I don't think I actually need to. There's a reason. Thank you, Tiny Box Tim. Good luck, Mark. No, it can't be. Sea Breezer. There's something in the ship. It's a letter. The world is more vast than I ever could have imagined. Having been told countless times that it couldn't be done, I just had to try. The thought of being told that it was impossible is simply ludicrous. I needed to do it. I had my doubts, but it had to be done. I wasn't going to give up. All I needed was a way to craft a vessel strong enough to sail past the murky waters. Then a young gentleman came along. To him I owed this voyage. Things won't always be what they seem. Life isn't filled with right answers, merely people trying their best. My only regret in all of this is that the waters seem to be getting rough, really rough. I don't know how much longer I can last. I've realized this game has a way of doing that. I tried to escape, but unfortunately I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it alone. If you're reading this, please know, I tried my best. I tried to get away from it all, and I ended up making my greatest mistake, going at it alone. I can't go back. Not now. I'm too far in. The waters are pulling me further into isolation. If you're reading this, please don't worry about me. I probably logged off, to be honest. I think maybe I'll go build a boat. A real one. Sounds like a lot of fun. Except this time I won't do it alone. I'll make sure of it. I extend my gratitude towards the man who showed me that sometimes I really do need help. Mark, if you're reading this, I still believe in you. Sea Breezer, thank you. That message, that letter is so hard to read, and I really am glad they decided to add that last part about 5,000 about Mark logging off, because that would have made it just so much harder to try to deal with. Oop. And apparently the boat is bigger than it looks. Alright, I can run. So I am going to do a quick save here and into the end. Oops, I did not want to buy. I want to save. Okay. Now what? Alright, there's going to be a lot here, so again, I'm probably not going to read every single word. Welcome, player. You've reached the final area. I could have guessed that. Now show yourself. I have a few words for you. Of course, it would be rude of me not to introduce myself now, wouldn't it? Well, yeah, I was kind of bluffing. I wasn't exactly sure if you really had a self to introduce. Name, Mark Edward Fishbuck. Yeah, you know my name. We had this conversation already. My apologies. I was just admiring your progress throughout the game. Yeah? So? I'd like to congratulate you personally. This game is notorious for being unbeatable. As I've heard, but I'm here now, so I guess it's a first time for everything, right? It's not going to be that easy, is it? Very perceptive. What are we standing around here for? Let's get this thing started. In due time. What are you scheming? Wouldn't you rather go back? Go back? What? To the beginning. I can send you there. Why would I want that? Let's be honest. Wouldn't you rather continue playing with your little friends? Attempting to move on would prove to be most uncomfortable. There's no way in hell I'm going to let you talk me into quitting. Oh, really? I'll beat this game and I'll get to the bottom of this. Oh, shoot, I forgot to double check that I have all the notes. Such noble words. It's a shame they must go to waste. What are you blathering about? You know what dreams are made of. They're silly brainchilds of the naive. Those who believe in such things deserve a fate worse than death. Listen here, you psychopathic bitch. I don't know what your problem is, but don't you dare let me hear you say anything of that sort ever again. Those who allow themselves to dream are the bravest kind of people. They put their heart on their sleeves and venture out into the world, completely open and vulnerable. Sometimes things may not always be the brightest, but they fight. They fight hard and they don't give up. I won't let you stand there and tear them down. Tear them down? I gave them everything. I gave you everything. You would never have to worry about trivial matters such as dreams. I will give you one more chance. Go back now or else this dream will become your worst nightmare. Bring it on. Ooh, and here's where we see the truth of what Passus is. You should have left when you had the chance. What the fuck are you? I am Passus, the creator of Dream.exe. Oh, we learn where the name Passus comes from, and I can't remember for the life of me. You are an unholy creature who shouldn't exist. You stand there, trembling at my powerful aura. No. You feel it, don't you? You feel all of the negativity seeping inside you. Even now, you feel completely powerless, useless. You know you can't stop me. No one can. What is wrong with you? It's ironic how you feel the need to ask that when we both know. It's really you that you're asking. What are you getting at? Every day you ask yourself that very question. What is wrong with you? You are all alone. You are always alone. You have no one. I have more people than you could ever imagine on my side. Wrong. You have no one. You are a scared little man. You cower and hide behind a monitor and keyboard, whittling the day away, playing your little computer games. You fill yourself with a false sense of security by running to the internet anytime you begin to realize you are isolated with your own negative thoughts. These words are really hard to read, for the record. They're very poignant, very well written, but because of that, they're very poignant. Even now, you are completely alone, just hoping to get through the day so you don't have to deal with your own isolation. But you're wrong. You hide because the truth is the most painful part of your mortality. There is no Tiny Box Tim. There is no Wilfred Warfstache. There is no Markiplier. There is only a pathetic human being and his computer. And now it's just you and me. You cannot defeat me. I make the rules. I rule this world. Now I own you. Markiplier forgot Poof Gun. Forgot Blow. So Boned. Gabba Punch. Gun to the face. F in the A. Warfstache Rage. Yodel. Pitiful Plea. I can't win. Succumb to me. No, I can't. What? It's true, I play video games. I do spend many hours recording by myself. But only a fool would try to make me believe that I'm alone. I have amazing friends who will do anything for me if I need them. I have 2 amazing mothers and my brother who still care very deeply for me. And here's the kicker. I have an entire community I not only care for with all my heart, but they care for me. Oh my god. So keep your grubby hands off them. I will defend them with every fiber of my being. Sorry. Right now, while I'm recording this, we're going through a time of no Markiplier video. No new ones, because we don't know why yet. He hasn't told us, but he has said that something very serious happened, and that he won't be able to make new videos for a while. Supposedly at some point we'll find out, so probably sometime this coming week. We don't know what's going on yet. There's a lot of theories being bandied around. I have my own theories. I'm not going to bring them here, because it's really, really not necessary. But the major thing is there is this big outpouring back towards Markiplier of caring and marks for Mark, which is an idea of drawing like a heart or a Warfstache or an M on your wrist, um, multiple things like that. Lots of care pouring back. So right now, this is just extra poignant to read. I will make it my personal goal to bring joy into their lives. I am but one man, but as a community we will not falter. I will do my damnedest to carry all of their burdens. You mess with the wrong guy. I am Mark Edward Fishbach, otherwise known as Markiplier. I have an alter ego by the name of Wilfred Worcester and a very good friend who just happens to be a tiny box. What do you have? You. Well, guess what? I have the greatest support group in the world, and together we will defeat you. What's happening? Learn 7 million hearts united. Okay, so this text, I forget how, it's kind of different if you don't get the 5 notes, and I don't remember the specifics. But you don't get 7 million hearts united, which is really important. We will defeat you. Very well, then I will have to beat you the hard way, won't I? Bring it! And it is possible to beat this fight if you're good with your items, if you're smart, if you're leveled enough, all things like that. Or... So notice, you keep looking ahead, and that's it. But
now we're able to change the world, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
So that one hit blow, you have to get all 5 notes, do it all the way through. Makes a huge difference. Otherwise, this end fight is hugely hard. I don't want to go through it and risk losing. Markiplier is victorious. Oop. One moment. I am getting a call from my mom. Not yet. Possibly later tonight. Okay. Alright, Ema. Alright. Recording. Go ahead. Alright. Great. Back. What the? Who are you? I am the creator of this game. What do you mean? What happened to Passus? Passus is gone. Are you okay? About as okay as someone who has just been possessed by a demon. Excuse me? I'm sorry. Hi, my name is Chastity. I created a video game. I was subsequently possessed by a demon. Weird, no? Yes? What? What the hell are you doing in that drab? You look like crap! Although the M is a nice touch. You mean the blue suit? I thought they were standard in this game. Not in my game, damn it. You would never force someone to hide themselves away in such a hideous thing. And here, you know, we get back to these blue suits, the difference of Markiplier with the M. Everyone else just kind of forced into the same mold of what Passus was doing. Huh? Well, I obviously have a lot to fix in this game, but I guess this island should make it for a good start. So what exactly are you doing? And big change in one, and voila. Oh, wow. You know what I think, Mark? I think you look perfect just the way you are. Okay. I must apologize. I guess some sort of bug corrupted the system or something. Thanks to you, I was able to regain control of my avatar. Well, I'm always here to help. I thank you for it. I am indebted to you, Markiplier. No problem. Truth to be told, I had a ton of fun playing Dream.exe. That's so good to hear. I must ask one thing, however. Yeah, shoot. Per the rules, the victors shall be given a huge reward. Awesome, this is so cool. So, what is your dream? Is it money? Power? Perhaps a special item? Anything your heart desires. That's a funny question. You see, I don't really want any of that stuff. Really? See, my dream is actually a rather simple one. What is it? Could be anything. All I want to do is help change the world for the better. I want to make people smile. I want to brighten up their day. So many people facing harsh times, and it breaks my heart knowing that I can't do anything about it. Just want to make people smile and work towards a positive and bright future. If I can do that, I'll realize my dream. What? Your reward is waiting for you in the back room. What you mean? Just go look. Alright, I've been teasing about these souls for a while. So, yeah. Use KF Soul. Caitlin Finney, Outlist, the talented artist and Twitch streamer. Lover of cats and Diet Coke, self-proclaimed queen of the couch. Caitlin is a super good friend of mine. They are awesome person, now a fellow admin of mine, in Markiplier's Heroes. They are someone I play Terraria with. I talk with them daily. They have the cutest new little kitten in the world. So, when I first watched this, I knew Caitlin a little bit. I think I had seen one of their streams, and at that point wasn't really able to get to them ever, just because of timing. Oftentimes the streams I wanted to watch were at the same time as my own playing group. And this was really before I ever got to know Caitlin. And it still caused me to tear up somewhat, but now, like I said, I know Caitlin so well. I consider them a super close friend. One of the group of people from Markiplier's Heroes I desperately want to meet in person. And so yeah, that's why I started to tear up a little bit when I saw KF. Because I immediately remembered who that was and remembered that Caitlin was first, and they're just an awesome person. I'm so blessed to know them and to be communicating with them daily, pretty constantly, because all of us admins do now. And they've been such a blessing to add to the admin chat, them and the other new admins. But yeah. Use HL Soul. Heather Lewis, dressed a wonderful mother of two, bubbly, friendly, yet shy. Heather was one of my first friends in the group that I really got to know and got to love, and she left the group at one recently, and I still don't really know why, and I kind of really miss seeing her there. Won't go into that too much. Use KS. Kevin Smith, Turbo Dismount, a gothic artist and fun-loving spirit, aspiring YouTube gamer, self-described cereal-eating night owl. Kevin, I'll admit, I barely know, but his posts in the group have always been fun. Can't really talk about him much. I really don't know him, but AT. Amelia Taylor, Five Nights at Freddy's, imaginative young writer, plays clarinet and likes Pokemon, proud lifelong lover of the Beatles. Let's just say a falling out happened at one point, and it's not really my place at all to talk about any of it. But, man, just the sheer differences that have happened in the couple of, or I guess more than a couple months, in the many months since I started playing, seeing this game, and since, Ghosts of Griever, that's her screen name, started playing this game for the first time, and I got to watch it all, and fell head over heels in love and couldn't play it, because at that point I just had a Mac and it's an exe file. Now I finally have a laptop I can play it on, which is why I've been dying to play this game for a long time. Yeah, just the sheer differences in what have happened. I became an admin, Caitlin became an admin, Amelia and Heather are no longer in the group for different reasons. So much has happened in the community. There's been huge ups, huge downs, huge upsets, huge fights. And sometimes I feel like it's a curse to be part of the community and part of the group and an admin and have to deal with all of it. And so many times I remember that no, it's really a blessing. I've made some amazing friends. I've met some amazing, wonderful people. And I can't really imagine what life would be like. Like, I'm not one of the people who was one of the ones who kind of rely on the group in the same way. In fact, I think most of us admins aren't. I'm not old, as you can probably say from looking, but I'm on the older side. I think I'm now the third oldest admin. I'm kind of blessed in my life. I've never really felt in an uncontrollable place. Markiplier didn't save my life because it didn't have to be saved. He's helped it. He's encouraged it. Given me a lot of inspiration, but unlike a lot of other people who I know who found Markiplier, I can't say he saved me because I didn't need it. I've had my life mostly together. I'm working towards my PhD. I have a huge offline friend group, and I now live with two really good friends. In fact, on my other computer, I'm currently staring at a picture of one of them with my kitten sitting. My kitty is 4, for the record, but my kitten sitting behind him, looking super comfy. But at the same time, the community, well, I didn't need saving. The community has really enriched my life in a wonderful, wonderful way. And the videos and something to do and someone to interact with without really interacting while I work is an amazing thing. And another friend is one who actually asked me if I was going to record or live stream or do anything where he could watch, because he wanted to get to watch my reactions as I finally got a chance to play, and that encouraged me to find a program that would work, and got me, and I'm having so much fun. I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to do some more Let's Plays. I have a bunch of games. I'm just going to figure out which one am I playing on my own, which one am I recording next. I can't wait. But yeah, that's who's about to talk, or Michael Emerson. Oh wait, no, that's coming later. You'll see why I thought I was pausing for a while. Draw my life. One smile can change the world. That was definitely an experience. Well, now that I'm done with my Let's Play, I should go read some of that fan mail. Oh right, so I never showed you. If you go and check, each time in between islands, there is another letter. And you can't read the letters until the end. Dear Markiplier, you've done more than I can ever thank you for. Thank you for giving me my life back and inspiring me. Keep doing you. You are wonderful. Sincerely, Caitlin Finney. Hi Mark, you don't know me, but thank you. I'm so proud of you. Sincerely, Heather Amy Lewis. Thank you, Mark. Because of you, me and many other people are in a much better place now. You truly are an amazing person. Sincerely, Kevin Smith. Dear Mark, you are a beacon of hope and a bringer of laughter and light to the world. You are truly remarkable. You have a gift for making people feel better, and with this gift you have saved and healed the lives of many. Thank you for everything you've done and will continue to do. You are an amazing and special person who millions of people cherish and adore, including myself. With heartfelt thanks and lots of love, Amelia Taylor. Get it? Remarkable? Okay, this is why I paused. Can I let him speak?
Dear Mark, my name is Michael Schumann. If you would allow me, I'd like to take a few minutes of your time. First of all, I'd like to thank you for playing Dream.exe.
Moment, I'm just turning up the volume of the game itself, because it deserves it.
I really hope you had as much fun playing it as I had designing it. From start to finish, this project has been a blast to work on. As you may have gathered, I was not alone in creating this game, but I'll get to that. I have known about your channel for 2 years. However, I made no point to watch your channel as it wasn't in my personal interest at the time. Eventually, last year, I saw a few of your Happy Wheels playthroughs. I watched a few, but alas, didn't stick around. Around September of 2014, however, a huge new fad hit the internet like a ton of bricks. Five Nights at Freddy's. I was actually rather behind, and really only looked up the game out of curiosity. Truth be told, I would have clicked on any video that popped up. And wouldn't you know it, the first result was your playthrough, so I figured, why not? I guess this guy's alright. I was about a mile off target. You were incredible, to say the very least. Again, however, I didn't stick around. It wasn't until about a month later that I saw a video of yours that really grasped me. It was the one where you drew your life. I didn't know what compelled me to click on it, but I did. I was captivated. The entire time I felt as if I could relate in many ways. I realized I knew you, in a way. You see, I lost my father and mother at a very young age, 10 and 15 respectively. I'm very familiar with depression and suicide. Throughout my life, I've dealt with many problems, from abuse of all kinds. I moved a lot when I was younger. I dealt with potential autism, depending on who you asked, and I was diagnosed with ADHD. I had been bullied, I had been beaten. I've been lied to, I've been kicked out. I've been made to feel completely helpless, and if I'm being honest, I have felt completely alone. One day it hit me. The thought that made me feel worse than anything I've ever felt in my entire life. There are many people who are way worse off than I ever was, even at my lowest point. It was that thought that filled me with complete dread. From then on, I found purpose in my life. I want to be a force for positivity, and help those that need it. No one deserves to go through life with such heavy burdens, but if they must, they should never have to do it alone. But I digress. Your philosophy and outlook on life was what compelled me to really begin taking an interest with your channel. About a month ago, I had read many comments from the Markiplier community. So many success stories, so many people that had overcome great challenges. You have reached so many people, helping them in no small way. I had an idea for a game about life and the struggles we face. You have become one of the greatest examples, at least in my life, of the power of what positive thoughts can do. This game, conveniently, came to me in a dream, or at least the idea did. I owe this entire game to the people who let me use their experiences. I reached out in the community, asking complete strangers about their trials with hardships. Each one of them was impacted by you. You helped them, and continue to help them make positive decisions, and in turn, be positive forces themselves. I would also like to thank the group Markiplier's Heroes on Facebook. They work tirelessly to improve lives in any way they can. It is only because of that group that I have been able to get this game as far as it has. The final person I owe this game to is one of my best friends, Kyler Alvey. Truth be told, when I first thought of the game, I had never touched any sort of game-making software. To make this a reality, I needed help. Kyler is an amazing guy who even has his own gaming channel. He's definitely a force for good, and I couldn't have done any of this without him. With that said, this is also his first full game. As a quick note, we hope you were able to find his NPC inside the frivolous room of your house. If you weren't able to, please note that this area is only available after you beat Outlast, but is no longer available once you beat 5 Nights. I know, we're evil bastards for hiding such an awesome Easter egg like that. Check it out if you get the chance. We really hope our efforts were able to make your day better. Even if the person hearing this is not Mark, we sincerely hope this game has been able to be a positive force in your lives. Before I go, I have a few requests, if you wouldn't mind. Please give a shout out to Kyler's channel, Decree. He put everything on hold just to help me with this game, and he deserves all the credit in the world. This game started as just an idea, and 400 hours of research, networking, writing, plotting, coding, spriting, drawing, troubleshooting, beta testing, polishing, and a ton of sleep deprivation, it was finally made perfect. I could never pay him back for helping me create this intricate gaming experience. Decree is a great guy, and it would mean the world if you gave him a little love. He really did a damn good job. And maybe one day, he might even be able to play a quick game with you. I know it would make his life to have that kind of opportunity. Also, please help me in thanking Caitlin Finney, Heather Lewis, Kevin Smith, and Amelia Taylor. Without them, this game would seriously be lacking content. They were a huge help, and I'm happy to call them friends. And for my final request, please continue inspiring positive change. I know it's cliche, but this community is filled with literally millions of people who watch your videos every day. People who care so deeply about you, people you are able to inspire. Even if you can just make them crack a smile, it's all worth it. The game only had 5 levels, but could easily have had over 7 million. That's how many it would take to do them all justice, because everyone has a story, and even one small video on your part can be a huge help to them in their lives. This community is so strong, and doing so many incredible things, and it will continue to do so evermore. So thank you, Markiplier. Sincerely, from everybody. And as always, we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Fix the volume back. So that was Dream.exe. I actually cried a lot less this time than I normally do. Like I said, at this point I've heard that same message multiple times, read those messages from multiple different viewpoints, seen multiple different responses. That's part of why I love this game. I mean, I love this whole game, the whole thing, the humor, but the hit at the end that gets you. And I know it gets you more if you know the people involved. Like I said to me, I see Caitlin Finney, I see KF, and that hits me immediately. And I think I teared up a little bit when I saw the first soul because of that. But, anyway, this has been Dream.exe. I knew I said I thought I'd talk a lot more. I think I talked some. My best suggestion is go to Shameless Gaming. and watch the developers playthrough of this game. There's a few things I know I missed. I didn't go to the bathroom at any point, and I didn't play Muddy Heights or Golden, whatever the other one is. I'm blanking. Golden something. And it's, yeah. I love this game. I'm so glad that Michael got me to do a Let's Play, because this has been a blast. Like I said, I watched Kyler, I watched Decreepy. Used to be daily, now it's just whenever he gets out a new video. They're a lot of fun. I am waiting for them to do Frog Fractions. I've heard they played it, so I'm just waiting for it to show up on their channel. So Kyler and Michael, if you're watching this, I'm still waiting for that. I've been waiting for that for months and months, ever since Markiplier was playing this game, and I first suggested it to Michael and he started playing, and I decided that this would be a great game for him to play on the channel. I was like, yes, I love people playing Frog Fractions. Best way to watch people play the game. Or, well, have the game is to watch people playing it, especially from someone who's played the game before. But, yeah. I hope you enjoy my playthrough. There will be more games coming. I'm going to actually go and record a little bit more of a different new game that I don't know anything about after this. But I love the community. I love Markiplier's Heroes and the Facebook group so much. If there are any of you who are Markiplier fans and who found this playthrough somehow and haven't checked out the community, sorry, I'm using the camera to try to figure out how the best way of showing off this heart is, and I'm failing absolutely miserably, so there, that works. But I love my fellow admins. I love the group so much. I'm so glad that Kyler and Michael came to the group and I got to meet them, because they're both wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. So go give them a lot of love. Check out Shameless Gaming. Check out Decreepy. Find this game on Game Jolt. Give it a great rating. Go and play it for yourself. See if you can find anything I missed. Go and watch Shameless Gaming's Michael's playthrough, where it has everything and talks in depth about everything he went through and created the game. It is amazing to watch and super, super interesting. And yeah, so this is the Kitten Patrol signing off. I can't recall. At some point I'll actually probably come up with a more concrete ending, because I always forget what I've said before. I feel like I've said signing off before, but I don't know. In any case, yeah. So from St. Louis this time, instead of where I normally am, Boston or Albany or any of those places. Bye-bye! See you next time I decide to do one of these. If only my hotkey would work. Come on.